Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Just Move On. Today is July 23rd, 2025. I've been living in Boston for almost 4 years and it's been such a wide, eye-opening journey. I came here for graduate school, but honestly what I've learned goes way beyond the classroom. From navigating cultural differences to figuring out how people think and connect here, I've been soaking up so much about what makes the United States and the Western culture unique compared to my home in Asia. This season, I'm diving into all of that, how the values, the vibe, and the way people interact here differ from what I grew up with and how it shaped me. So if you're curious about life across cultures and just love a good story, stick around. Today we're starting with a topic that's been on my mind a lot: boundaries. Let's unpack this idea of setting boundaries, why it matters, and how it ties into independence. Let's jump in. Where I'm from in Asia, relationships are everything. I'm talking about families, friends you grew up with, and classmates, co-workers, even the random stranger sitting next to you on the train. Connections run deep. And there's this unspoken expectation to be super open and social like all the time. It's like there's no limit to how much you share or how much you're supposed to do for others. For example, if someone asks for a favor, like helping with a project or sharing something personal, you might feel pressured to say yes, even if it makes you uncomfortable. Saying no, that can feel like breaking some kind of social rule. That's just the vibe. Relationships come first, and the boundaries, they're not really a thing. In fact, if you try to set boundaries or keep things private, people might think you're being distant or even a little contrarian. It's like, why aren't you part of the group? Now, one thing that really shows these cultural differences is how we approach food. In Asian culture, sharing food is a big deal. When you go out to eat, the table is loaded with dishes and everyone digs in together. Family style. It's not just about eating, it's about bonding, connecting, and creating that sense of togetherness. You pass the dumplings, scoop some rice for your friends, and it's all part of the experience. But here in the United States, it's a whole different story. People usually order their own meals and everyone gets their own plate. It's super individual, and honestly, I've come to love it. Not only it's more hygienic, but you also don't have to eat something just to please someone else at the table. You get to pick exactly what you want, and that's that. And then it hit me, this is another way boundaries show up in Western culture. Even at the dinner table, people value their own space and preferences. Setting boundaries is a big deal, honestly. People are encouraged to speak up about what they're okay with and what they're not. It's totally fine to say, hey, I need my space. Oh, no, I can't take that on right now. At home, with family or friends, everyone respects each other's personal space and differences. At work, you focus on your own tasks, and you're not expected to go above and beyond just to please your boss or help a colleague unless it's part of your job. And here's another thing: in the United States, keeping parts of your life private ain't seen as cold. It's just normal. You don't have to share your entire life story with your coworkers or spill all your secrets when hanging out with friends. I had this moment at a coffee shop with some friends here where someone asked me a super personal question. Back home, I might have felt obligated to answer, but here I just smiled and said, I'd rather not get into that, and everyone was totally cool with it. This all ties into independence, which is another huge difference I've noticed. In the United States, there's this big emphasis on being your own person, standing on your own 2 feet, whether it's moving out young, chasing your dreams, or figuring out who you are. I love how independence is celebrated here, especially for women. Being an independent woman isn't just a trend, it's a mindset, a sign of strength, and the more independent you become, the more you realize how important boundaries are. It's like saying, this is who I am, this is my space, and I'm okay with protecting it. Even something as simple as ordering your own meal at a restaurant reflects that independence. You're making your own choices, and that's respected. But real talk, I'm still figuring this out, like what exactly are boundaries, what words or actions might accidentally cross someone's line. I don't have a perfect list of boundaries memorized, and honestly, I don't think anyone does. For example, I learned that oversharing about my personal emotions with my roommate might make them feel awkward or stressed, whereas back in my home country, it's just how you bond. It's all part of living in a new culture and learning as you go. At the end of the day, setting boundaries isn't just about saying no to others. It's about saying yes to yourself. It's about knowing what makes you feel safe, respected, and comfortable. And the cool thing, the more you understand your own boundaries, the better you get at respecting others' boundaries too. It's like this quiet way of building connections, even across cultures. Whether you're sharing a big spread of food, family style, or enjoying your own plate. So I'm curious, what's your take on boundaries? Have you ever had to set one or maybe struggled with it? Drop a comment below because I love to hear your stories. If you're enjoying these chats about life, culture, and all the in between, hit that subscribe button and let's keep this conversation going. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace!